Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this, is when you need to see it, when you need to hear it, when you need to receive it, when you need to let it soak in, marinate in your mind, contemplate on it. Just think about it. Thank God for the gift of life today. I want to thank Jehovah. I want to call my God by name. I want to thank Jehovah for the gift of life today. I want to thank him because every second of the day he gifts me by allowing my heart to beat, allowing my lungs to breathe in and out, allowing my eyelids to blink, allowing my limbs to move, allowing all my organs to function correctly. That's a gift that we never asked for. But he gifts us this gift. Dear divine, holy shepherd and savior, speak to me and speak through me. What is the message for today? What is it that you want to say? Hello, soul family. Hello, chosen ones. Hello, star seeds. Hello to my whole soul line. Not my bloodline, my soul line, where my soul comes from, where my soul was birthed from, where my soul was born from. That family. I want to thank y'all for always praying and interceding for me. Interceding for the whole family. How family is supposed to be. Family is supposed to stick together. Help each other. Lend a helping hand with nothing in return. Just want to see the family do better and do great in the gifts that God gifted us. See, God, Jehovah, he gifts everybody with a gift. Some people have the same gift. Some people don't have the same gift at all. But he gifts us with gifts, with skills to bring glory to the holy heavens, to bring glory to Jehovah. The heavens is connected to Jehovah. He created the heavens and the earth. The God above all these other little these peon gods. To the Most High. I'm speaking to the Most High. I'm going to give y'all a download that I got that we can marinate on our minds and cultivate in our lives. We could put in place. For my brothers in my soul line, Job, Joseph, and other family members from my soul line had to endure or had to learn on the fly, on the go. if you don't know about the story about Joseph and his brothers and his father Jacob, you need to read up. And when you read that story, look at it from this angle. Look at it how and why God blessed Joseph so immensely. We all know that Joseph is a dreamer. Jehovah downloaded dreams to Joseph about the future, about what was to come. Joseph felt comfortable because his bloodline, he felt, loved him, wanted the best for him. So Joseph sat there and told the dream that Jehovah told him to his whole family. And immediately, the family that Joseph was born in this earthly realm, the earthly bloodline, immediately hated, immediately was hating. But the father didn't hate. The father understood that God is the one who is responsible and has the power to give gifts. Nobody can choose who gets the gift but Jehovah. So in that, he told his family, his brothers and his father, the dream that Jehovah told him. The brothers didn't like it. So the brothers plotted, schemed, set traps, and committed, sinned against the Most High, Jehovah, for giving Joseph the gift. So they went ahead and plotted and schemed to kill him. When one of the brothers hit Joseph in the back of the head with a stone, they thought, oh, their plan is good. They started setting the scene up, making it look like it was a accident, when really it was a taken out plan. They tried to soak his coat up, the coat that his father gave him of many colors. After he told the dream, the father gave Joseph a gift, an earthly gift. But the brothers, they took that, soaked the blood up. They hit him across the head. They put him in a ditch. They left him for dead. And then when others came by and heard and was hearing a moaning, a cry for help, then they sold him into slavery. And all of these effects happened. The brothers went back, told the father that Joseph is dead, gave him the coat back that was soaked in his blood, and said that Joseph was killed. Now, for the father, he had to believe the lies of the brothers. He knew that they was liars, that they was thieves, that they wasn't honest. But he just sat there and let the lie play out. The plan of God, the plan of Jehovah. Everything does not happen by coincidence or by mistake. Everything happens for a reason. There is no mistake. So, the father had to live with that for many years. He had to believe what his lion sons was telling him about Joseph. So he missed Joseph. The father Jacob, he missed Joseph so much. The younger brother missed Joseph so much. But the other brothers was glad. They was like, yeah, man, Joseph, he gone. Now we can step into the power. Now we can become powerful. Now we can rule. We can do what we need to do and show Jacob the father that we are the sons after his own heart, that he can be proud of us. But little did they know, they can't walk in Joseph's shoes. They can't perform the gifts that Joseph performed because it just wasn't in them. Jehovah did not give them that gift. And that goes for many. No one should hate on another person's because of their gift. Just get strong in the gift that Jehovah gave you. Don't hate on anybody. It doesn't make sense to. Because even if you get the gift, you can't do it. You don't got what it take in you. So, as the brothers got rid of Joseph, they tried to fill Joseph's shoes. They couldn't fit the shoe. The shoe was too big. He had to walk. Joseph had miles on his shoes. They couldn't keep up. But they tried, and they failed immensely. They failed tremendously. In every area, every turn that they took, they failed. Letting down their own father. Their father had a look of disgust. Like, man, but y'all boys can't get the things right. We ain't got no grain. We ain't got nothing. Everything in the field is dried up, is soaked down, is garbage. What y'all boys got going on? So the father gave them a task, going on over to the other land. Because they say they good over there. Gave them some bread, told them to go on their journey and go ahead and bring back some grain, bring back some supplies that we need over here in this dry, desolate desert. But the thing about Joseph, now Joseph went through all type of scenarios, all type of scenes after he got sold. He went to a whole bunch of different places. In prison, in Pharaoh's house, everywhere he went. And this is the key, this is the gift. This is why God blessed Joseph so immensely. Joseph never complained or told the story on how he got where he was. He didn't say, oh, my brothers killed me. He knocked me across the head and they sold me. He didn't say that. He didn't tell nobody what he went through. That is the blessing. That is the gift. This is why God will bless an individual if they do not complain about the pain, the struggle, or the route or the life path that they had to go down to. If you take the pain will become your purpose. People unknowingly are crabs in the bucket. If you don't want to see a bird fly, what would a person do? Put the bird in the cage. But you see, in life, you have to allow the bird to fly. If the bird is for you, the bird will fly off and come back to you if it is meant for you. But you cannot train a bird to come back and bring you blessings. You cannot capture a bird and think that the blessings will be with you because you captured your bird. You are in possession of the bird. Lauren London said it great. Lauren London said this as plain and simple and as beautiful as she said it. It was magnificent how she described it. When she was with Nipsey Hussle, when Nipsey Hussle was alive and Lauren London, they was together, she said it blessed. She said she tried to control Nipsey Hussle. But Nipsey Hussle was an eagle. He had a purpose. He had to fly around and do what he had to do. He had to fly around and make nests in different mountaintops, in different valleys, in different places. But God blessed the heart of Lauren London because God blessed her. Jehovah blessed her to get this revelation, is that you cannot control nobody. Nobody is anybody's possession in this world. Nobody is anybody's possession in this world. You cannot control a person because you don't own them. Jehovah owns the person. And even the owner of the creature does not apply or make anybody worship the Creator. He gives every one of us free will. So how can another person own another person? How can another person want to control another person? The blessing was that they experienced each other. We all get to experience each other for a short time here. And that was the blessing. The brothers of Joseph experienced Joseph's spirit for a short time, but they hated on him. They didn't like him. They wanted to get rid of him because they wanted his spot. They wanted his life, but they could not handle his life. Can't nobody fill the shoes of Nipsey Hussle. He is Nipsey Hussle. He is Nip. People didn't like Tupac. They wanted Tupac's life. They wanted to talk like Tupac. They wanted to be smart like Tupac. But they cannot walk in Tupac's shoes. People wanted to be Biggie Smalls. Get rid of them. We want to be the Biggie Smalls. We want to be the next Biggie. And so on and so forth. Malcolm X, everybody that has been taken out early. Had them doppelgangers, had those copycats that wanted to be them, that wanted to be better than them. But then when they got the opportunity to be better than them, they couldn't even measure up. But the thing about Joseph, every place he went, he did not tell what happened to him. So in the end, God had to bless him because he didn't hold a grudge. He didn't hold any malice in his heart for his betraying, lying brothers. He kept that. He gave it to God. He said, God, you know what they did, and I don't hold them accountable. Have mercy on them. But you have me in this new area. You have me on this new land. Let's be prosperous. Let's grow. Let's evolve. And that's the mindset. That's the attitude that all of us has to develop. Everyone needs to develop. Nothing happened on coincidence. When it's time to move, God knows how to move you. But people, we need to stop hating. We need to stop trying to become or be something that you're not. It ain't in you. That part of another person's life is not for you. Everybody is not supposed to be a king. Some people are born peasants. Some people are born foot soldiers. And that's what you are. Some people are not generals. Some people are not chiefs. Some people are just ordinary people, but you are needed as well to be that ordinary person. You got to be comfortable in the position that God placed you in. And just be great. Be good at the position that God placed you at. And that goes for Joseph, right? Joseph didn't tell his story. But at the end, everything came back around because his brothers had to come back and holler at him for that good. To come back for grain, to come back for things that they needed in their own land. But they had to come back humble in themselves. They didn't even recognize who their brother became. They didn't even recognize who they was talking to when they came back, when they came to the other side to get grains and to get the goods that the father sent them over there to get. They ain't even recognize when he said, don't you have a father and a younger brother in your hometown? They still didn't recognize who Joseph was, their own brother. Because they had believed their own lies. It's crazy when you believe your own lie, a lie that you think is the truth. But everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. Everything that's done in secret, God see it. Speaking. God sees it. And he already seen it. He already knew that was going to happen. So he already rerouted everything. See, he allows you guys to go ahead and think that your plan, that you have replanned God's plan. He make you think that you're winning. In all actuality, you are failing. You are a failure. When you come against God, you fail. Look what happened to the fallen angels. Look at what happened to their leader. They think they winning. But in actuality, in all this time that they had on earth, they are failing. They are never winning. They never win the war. They may bring down some people who are on their level. I got him to turn against God, or like Judas. I got one of them to turn against God to sell Jesus off. But did it stop the will of God? The will of Jehovah? Nah. Because Joshua still is our shepherd and our savior. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Everything, every word that Joshua spoke was truth. It brought light to the darkness. And he always paved the way. He showed you how to walk. He showed you how to walk while we was down here on this earth. You see, when Jehovah had created the earth, created everything, the start of everything in the beginning, darkness was on the face of the earth. Listen to that. Darkness was on the face of the earth. Jehovah said, "Let there be light." That is the beginning of everything. When light is being shunned or showed or shined on the dark, that is the beginning. When God speaks, it is light. It is life. It is love that is being shined on the darkness. It's the beginning. Now it's over. Everything that the darkness was doing in the dark, now everybody can see it. I learned from Joseph, from Job, from every man of God, from every man of Jehovah. I'm going to stop saying every man of God, because there are gods on this earth. There are gods in different kind of gods, but they are not of the light. They are of their own worship. They want their own glory. They want their own clout. They want their own chair. They want their own level of righteousness. But a man of Jehovah is the man of the Creator, the man of the source of all, because the source created the other gods. He created everything that we see and we don't see. This 3D realm, every timeline. He created every timeline, every realm, every dimension. So I take what the other men of Jehovah has set an example of, and I try to embed it. I try to infuse it. I try to let it marinate in my spirit, in my soul, and use it and grow off of it. I love the story of Joseph. He never boasted. He never had revenge in his heart. But I'm gonna get my brothers back for what they did to me. He never had that. He never allowed that to grow in him. I ain't gonna say he ain't never had it, but he allowed that spirit to die. He allowed that spirit to die off and not take root into his spirit, because he knew that was going to hinder him from being great, for fulfilling the will that Jehovah has placed in his spirit and soul. The contract that he has agreed to and signed with Jehovah. The same thing with Job. Job has never talked or went bad on what the enemy has tried to trick Job to do. Because the enemy had to go to Jehovah and ask permission to do all what he did to Job. But Job never talked bad about Jehovah. He never went back and said, "Oh, Jehovah, why are you doing this to me? Why are you allowing this to happen?" He knew it was for a greater purpose. He knew if he just endured, and never switched up, never turned his back on the Creator, the source of everything, Jehovah, that everything will play out in the end. And see, when you have that type of spirit, when you have a different perspective on what you see or you don't see, God moves mountains. God moves valleys. God would allow a desert to develop a river, to develop an ocean inside the desert. He will cause the ocean to dry up like the desert. He will cause a mountain to split and move out of your way. If you stand on the standard that God has set for us. God is all powerful. He is almighty. But as human beings, as spiritual beings living a human experience, we tend to believe what we see, believe what's right in front of us, instead of believing what you don't see. You don't see what's happening in the spiritual realm. You don't see your spirit. You can't see your spirit. You can see what type of spirit that is operating in yourself or in another individual, but you can't see the spirit. You can see the traits of the spirit, but you cannot see the spirit. I'm talking right now. I love y'all, and I'm looking in the spirit. And it's beautiful. We think that oceans is beautiful, mountains is beautiful, the trees. Look at the scenery that we got going on right now. You hear the birds chirping, talking. You get what I'm saying? That's beautiful. Everything is beautiful that God created. Everything is beautiful that the Creator has created. All creatures are beautiful. Big, small, they are all beautiful. They are all made from love. They all have a purpose. They all have a skill. They all have gifts. Every creature has a gift. A tree has a gift, has many gifts. Grass has gifts. The sky has gifts. The clouds has gifts. Birds has gifts. A mosquito has gifts. Everything has gifts. Leaves. Branches. Come on. Come on, don't get me started. Every single thing has a gift because God created it to have a gift. He gave it the gift. We would get so much further. Just imagine this. Now imagine if the brothers supported Joseph's dream. Just imagine if the brothers had supported Joseph's dreams from the beginning. Look how, just imagine what it would be like if they just supported Joseph, not try to get rid of him, not try to take his place. What if they had supported Joseph? Everybody would have been blessed. Everybody would have been fruitful. Everybody would have multiplied all their cattle, all their grain. The land you would have been on, it would have been greater. But greed is a spirit. Jealousy is a spirit. Envy is a spirit. Hatred is a spirit that comes from the enemy. Check the spirits that we are operating in. Check the spirit that we are looking through, that we are feeling through, that we are hearing from. Because you can listen and we can hear the same thing, but we interpret it differently. Man, why he, man, he don't know all that, all the hating. Well, man, that bro talking straight, man. He talking for real. Man, let me try that. It's the difference. Check the spirits that we are operating with. If a man has another talent that's greater than yours, support it. Man, bro, ask him, hey, how you got that? Oh, why, boy, that's that. Man, you are, boy, God really blessed you. And be sincerely happy for him. Not hate on it. Not despise that he has a gift that's better than yours. As rappers, as entertainers, as actors, just because a person can rap better than you, why do you hate and want to have beef and want to have a battle? Oh, I'm the better rapper than you. I rap better than you. All this here, all the competition for what? It doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm a better artist than you. How do you, where are you measuring from? Even athletes, how can you measure up what another man, how another man run around, how another man shoot the ball, how another man throw the ball? How are you measuring two men up? Why are y'all measuring people? His gift is greater than his gift. He see different. Everything is a competition. But you gotta understand who giving you that vision, who giving you that thought pattern, who giving you the ideas to look and think like that. The enemy, bro. Because it started with Adam and Eve. The enemy tried to allow or make Eve and Adam and Eve to be like God. Hey, if you do this right here, man, God don't want you to be like him. See, it was straight competition from the beginning. But you gotta respect the position, respect the chairs that people are. Ain't nobody can be better and bigger and more blessed than the Most High, than Jehovah. It's just, I mean, what is it? What are y'all trying to prove? Y'all come up with these awards, or the Heisman Trophy, or the Man of the Year, and all these other stupid awards that don't mean nothing that man has created. I'm the best bodybuilder in the world. I have reigned. I've been the best bodybuilder. I had the best body in the world for 26 years or 26 competitions or whatever it is. But who made up this stupid award? And look, after the 26 years, where are you? Because it's somebody bigger and greater than you right now. So any award or any kind of a trophy y'all think y'all get is worth nothing. That is an idol. We playing worldly human games with Jehovah. A person that tries to get a rap sheet or get a record of how many souls they have saved, or a person, I healed this many people. You doing this as a race. You doing this as a game, as a job. If God just wants you to speak to a person, and with that speaking, they don't get healed immediately, right? You will feel like a failure because you ain't healed nobody. But the word that that Jehovah have gave you to speak into a person will heal them down the line. And then with them getting healed down the line, they heal other people with the word that that Jehovah have given you to give to that person. See, it's a trickle effect. We all are in the family, like I started it from the beginning. The family, the soul line, not the bloodline. The soul line is a family that wants everyone to make it, to prosper. Angels do not fight amongst other angels. If an angel fight against another angel, he has fallen. That's why they call them fallen angels. They failed the mark. They failed the standard. They fell off. They want to be better than the other angel when we all are equal. We all have different gifts. I love y'all. I just went on a rant. I just went on the whole flow of it. But that was just me speaking from the spirit. I pray that this helps whoever it needs to help. I ask y'all to like and subscribe and share the videos. This video is from Dirty Introverted Diamond. I have another channel. It is UFM Custom Creations. You feel me? Custom Creations. I ask that y'all like and subscribe and share these videos so we can get the truth, so we can get the light to shine on the areas that are dark. See, Dirty Introverted Diamond, that is a dirty diamond most people throw back in the dirt. They throw them back because they don't shine a specific way. They don't look a specific way. They don't look like a dirty diamond look like a dirty rock. It just looked like a regular old rock. But see, when God put pressure, and that's how you clean up a diamond. You gotta allow the pressure to be applied on the dirty diamond for the sparkle, for the twinkle to come out. When a lot of people look at me, it's not what you think. But the words, the inner standing that I have, or that God has gifted me with, it is priceless. We all have that diamond studded, diamond cut up in us. But we got to go through that pressure like Joseph did. Joseph allowed all the pressure to bring out that diamond that was covered up in him to shine bright. We all have these gifts. God has gifted us with gifts. And the circumstances and the scenarios and the situations that happen to us are to polish up that diamond that is up in us. I pray that we all be blessed with the words that the Spirit has spoken. I pray that we all be blessed by the lives that the men of Jehovah has lived and set and left an example of. Joshua came down here as an example to show us that the life that Jehovah has set for us, it is difficult, but it is doable. We can prosper. We can succeed at it if we just do it. If we just allow the pressure to develop us, allow the pressure to mold us, to make us, to strengthen us. As a bodybuilder goes out to the gym, he first has to eat right. He has to first get the nutrients and the vitamins inside the body, the water, the fruit inside of him before he goes and works out, before the workout, before he applies pressure to the body by running, by lifting weights, by doing cardio, by doing whatever exercise he does. But the thing about it, just like I said earlier, there is nobody that is going to sneak into the heavens. There is nobody that is going to go through the back door of the heavens. There is one way in and no way out. Once you are in heaven, there is no way out. You are in there. Just like hell. Once you are in hell, there is no way out. You're in there. One way in, no way out. And this is how we got to look at it. This life that we live, it is one way in and no way out. Once you make your decision on how you're going to live, and we all get judged by the judger, by the judge. Jehovah is the judger. Jehovah is the judge. And he sets the judgment date. And nobody knows when their judgment date is. Nobody knows when their release date is. Like this earthly realm, you go in front of a judge, and they set you a date. They set you a date to be released or your sentence. Judgment. According to the crimes that you have committed. According to the sin that you have performed. They set that time accordingly. If you take a person's life, you get life. Your life is ruined. Because you have taken a life, something that you cannot give. You have given over your own life. Don't take something that you cannot afford to give. Don't take something that you cannot afford to give. Do not take something that you cannot afford to give. Yeah, these clouds rolling in. It's beautiful. I see y'all over and out. I'll see y'all around. Love, and all light. I pray peace, protection, and purpose-filled lives for every spiritual being living this human experience.